By supporting the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Centre, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's a Thursday morning live on Expresso on SABC3. Joining me now in the kitchen, the executive chef of Bistro 1682, Brad Ball.
Thank you.
Executive chef, I know that means you get sent to Japan to train with the ninjas for 3 years. Great to have you in the kitchen. We are preparing something very interesting, quite surprising in fact, but it's double-barreled. Take us through the title first of our dish.
That's what we're doing. We're doing a roast chicken supreme with a vanilla parsnip puree, some fine beans, a vanilla chicken jus, and a little garlic milk sauce. But I suppose the one thing is that everybody always assumes vanilla it's sweet.
How did that make it onto this menu?
Well, it's not in fact. I mean, if you ate a vanilla pod like this, you'd find it quite bitter. So the carrier of the flavours is usually sweet. It's usually sugar, but it works pretty well with savoury as well. So I'm just going to start with the chicken. We've just got a chicken breast. It's come off of the whole bird, obviously. I'm going to show you how to supreme it. In the restaurants, we do things like this. And
is this the supreme part?
This is the supreme part. It's not because I'm doing it. It's just the French trimming. So just very, very simply, you just sort of trim around the bone. Pull that bad boy off, and there you've got a
and we're using a lovely piece of free-range chicken.
There we go, free-range chicken, absolutely. All we're going to do is going to...
And that's, of course, one of the main advantages of cooking down here in the Cape is we have access to such awesome ingredients. We can see exactly where it's coming from.
That's it. We're just going to get a pan nice and hot. We want to get the skin sealed and turn it over, and we're going to get it into the oven. Over here, I've just got a little bit of hot water. We're just going to pop some fine beans in, and just get those...
Now, what are the watchwords when cooking with vanilla? If you're going to start infusing it with your savoury tastes, what warnings do you have?
You obviously want to use carriers that aren't too overpowering, So parsnip's got a natural sweetness to it. So once we add the vanilla to that, it's going to work really well with the parsnips. Your jus is always normally quite savoury, so you want to be careful not to have them over-reduce, otherwise you're going to mask that completely. You're not going to taste that at all. So that pan's nice and hot. Going to get the chicken in. Right, so in a vanilla pod are all of these beautiful tiny little seeds, and that's what we're after. So you can have a look. If I just run my knife through it, that's what we want, all those tiny little seeds. So we're going to get that into our parsnip puree, which is just simply parsnips. They're just boiled in some milk and a little bit of vegetable stock, and then pureed and passed through a fine sieve just to make sure we get out any of the impurities or any of the little bits that we don't want. All right. So we've got some colour on that. Turn that over.
Lovely.
Obviously, your chicken, you want to make sure that you cook it right through. You don't want any pink bits on the bone and everything. This chicken supreme or chicken breast, we're going to go for about anything between 10 and 12 minutes, depending on the size of it. We're pretty lucky. We're getting some big free-range birds at the moment.
They make them big down in the Cape, man.
Absolutely, some beautiful birds down here.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so these beans are nearly done. I'm going to show you just how to make a very, very quick... in restaurants and that, it's kind of become something that we don't really do anymore. It was a really sort of a short-term thing, foams, but... So I don't really like to refer to them as foams anymore because I use milk as the base. I call it a milk sauce. So we're going to do a little. Just going to pour that water away.
Cool.
We're going to get some milk into our pan.
This is like express gourmet food here, man. Putting it together in record time.
There we go. All right. So we just got some milk in there. Just going to crush a couple of garlic cloves. Get those in there to infuse.
That's for the rest of you guys in your kitchen back at the bistro. Okay.
That's it.
You see that strength in that arm. All right. Cool. The chicken's
I'm going to take this pan, pop it in.
Can I grab that guy for you?
Yeah, go for it. Let's just...
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh, it's looking lovely. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Notice how I call it sir, okay, in the kitchen.
Chef will do just fine. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so we've got a chicken breast that's ready.
Oh, it's looking
cooked down.
lovely.
We're just going to let that rest. Okay, so
let's plate this
get our
guy.
plate up. Okay.
Okay, so once again, we've got our parsnip puree. Now, if you'd like this sent to your phone, it's as simple as SMSing the keyword vanilla this morning to 33728. We're asking on our Espresso Show Facebook page what interesting recipes you've come up with using vanilla as that ingredient. And I'm going to put it to you, savory dishes. Let's see what you can cook up in your own kitchen at home.
Let's get this breast off. Just going to slice it into 3.
Oh,
nice crispy skin.
Oh, it's looking beautiful.
Going to get that onto the plate.
With our supreme chicken cut. I like it.
Going to get our beans down. Right, and then just very, very quickly, we're going to give this... Going to remove the garlic now that it's infused it.
Great. I like the little egg floating around in there, man.
There we go. We're going to blitz that up, get that foam going.
Putting our final touches.
Final touches.
It's not a foam, okay? It's not a foam.
All right. Okay, that's ready. Our jus is ready. This has also been infused with vanilla.
Oh, it's looking absolutely beautiful. I can't believe you've done this in the amount of time that we've given
well,
you.
There was a lot of prep done beforehand, but
no, we love our Stefani. She really does make the job a lot easier in the kitchen, but this is looking superb.
And a couple of micros, and that's it. Done.
Executive Chef Brad Paul.
Pleasure.
Broken some
Thank
records
you.
this morning.
You're
That's lovely.
welcome.
Give us the title one more time.
Right, it's a roast chicken supreme. It's a vanilla and parsnip puree, fine beans, a roast or a garlic milk sauce, and a vanilla chicken jus.
Oh, it's absolutely superb. That keyword again is vanilla 33728, and you can have this recipe sent directly to your phone. Whether you can reproduce a meal looking just as good as this, who knows? Ewan, I think for you, bud, you know, I might give you a taste, just a little. I might save you the supreme bone, you know?